Good afternoon, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So, guys, yes, it is Tuesday, and today we have our official last football practice for the season, guys. It's over. It's completely over because we will play. If we win on Saturday, we go on to play that very next day on Sunday. I think I've literally told you guys this every single day for this entire week. But that being said, we don't have a practice in between games. We just play and then we play again, which will be kind of tough. Okay, here's the thing. I'm hoping that the team that wins or that's hosting it will win and beat the way that tournament works. I hope that's who we're going to play on Saturday only, or on Sunday, only because we've played them before and it was very easy, or not very easy. We lost to them 6-0, but I'm trying to take the dogs out, guys. We lost them 6-0 in our homecoming game, but honestly, guys, I feel like the kids weren't super focused. And then, Charlie, let's go outside. Oh, yep, here they come. They're running. I feel like the kids weren't super focused, and then I also kind of felt like, you know, just because it was homecoming, and I also kind of felt like because, like, I don't know, there was just, like, we weren't running our new offense, and we also, we didn't have our new defense in, and so with all that stuff, I feel like we could win against this team, and I also feel like we can win against the team that we did beat, just barely beat. I think we beat them 22-20 was the last time. They're the ones that were playing on Saturday. So we did beat this team, but they're kind of out for blood because we ended up, our win against them actually knocked them out of the playoffs completely. So, yeah, guys, hang on. I gotta go let the dogs in. Today was the last day of football. The next three, well, the last football practice and the last day of football for the next 3 days at least, because then we've got, like you said, Saturday, Sunday, but 3 days straight of no football. So we took practice like a little bit lighter and kind of stuff like that for this week. Anyways, though, guys, yeah, okay, guys. So we had, ever since my dad got we got the new water heater, right? My dad apparently did not turn the gas line back, not like the gas line just for like the furnace and the washing or the dryer are like on the same one, right? So he turned it on, I guess, to the water heater, because water heater's obviously working, right? But not to the dryer. So I was like, what the heck is wrong with this dryer, right? It was like we're having the same problem we had with the old one where it wasn't drying any of the clothes. And here was my thought. I thought because the water heater had overflowed, or, you know, had leaked all through the bottom. What happened with one time was with our old washer, which is why we got the new washer and dryer, right? Ended up, a sock got stuck in our what's it called, slop tub, and clogged it. It ended up overflowing, went all over the floor, right? The water ended up going into the like exhaust for the dryer and sat in the exhaust in the crawl space. So then it wasn't drying any of our clothes, right? So that's why we got rid of the old washer and dryer. We got the new ones, which was obviously fixable since we didn't realize that was the actual problem. But we just thought like, oh, it was the old dryer. So we ended up getting the new one, and then, like, you know, that's what I thought the problem was again. So I told my dad, he went down in the crawl space. Actually, the exhaust it fell apart, I guess. It wasn't connected. We think there was possibly the same problem, but it ended up, it still vents then just into the crawl space, right? So it was still venting. There was no problem there. It was actually that my dad didn't turn the gas line back onto the dryer. So I ran like a load of laundry like 3 or 4 times and was like, this stuff is not drying. I was like, Dad, you need to go down there and see if that was the problem. And it wasn't the problem. I tried running it again and it still wasn't working. Like, it was still the stuff and they were still damp. I'm like, Dad, this isn't working. He's like, I forgot to turn the gas on to the dryer. I was like, seriously, I was like, my bedding has been in the washing machine because I can't put it in the dryer because everything that's in the dryer still is wet, and I can't run a bigger load of laundry and try to like dry it. So I was like, all my stuff's gonna get all like smelly and stuff like that because it's been sitting in the washing machine for like, I think I put it in like yesterday. So, I mean, like, I can get it out of there. But it's like, it's been sitting in there for a while. I was like, I don't want my bedding smelling all nasty and stuff like that. So, we figured out what the problem was. Now, we have another problem, too, since we got the new water heater. Our water pressure is horrible. Oh, my gosh, guys. The first off, I noticed it with the kitchen sink. It is like just dripping out of here, guys. Can you see this? Okay, this is like really bad. We used to have like full on like right out, right? And you could even feel it too when you turn it on because the thing would just like that. And so like you can't, like there's no water pressure whatsoever. It's even horribly worse when you try and run the dishwasher and try and run, like, do dishes or something like that, or rinse something out or wash your hands in the sink. There's like no water coming out of it, honestly. And then too, with the shower, I thought, I took a shower and was like, oh my gosh, like someone switched the shower head, you know, setting or whatever. So I went in there and was like, no, this is the one I normally use, right? Because my dad will switch it because he likes something else. And then my mom just uses like pretty much whatever. I don't think she even changes anything. Me and Matthew don't like that. We like the more rain dripping kind of, but not like just like dripping out. But that's literally what it is now. There's like no water pressure at all, so it just kind of all falls out. But like I like the one that's like, I don't know, I don't like the super pressurized like water in the shower because it always ends up, I wash my face in the shower too, which I know I really shouldn't do, but I do, and it's like pounding me in the eyeballs, like it hurts. And so it just like, there's no water pressure. So if I move it to that one even, it's still like dripping out, but it's like hard dripping out. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's still, like I don't like it, and it's just, I wish we could get it fixed. But what my dad thinks is that the, oh my gosh, the puppies are a mess right now. My dad thinks that it's because our pipes are actually old. We have, like old, most of, I think, the stuff in the laundry room is old. Like most of our pipes are like metal pipes. It needs to get all changed to PVC because the metal pipes are rusting and is probably what's causing the bad water pressure. And I don't know. My dad was talking to the guy that put in our new water heater and was saying like that's probably what ended up happening, and like changing, you know, the water heater or whatever now is causing this problem or something like that. So yeah, now guys, we have to suffer through this like no water pressure, which is honestly too, like I went to my aunt and uncle's house. They used to have a really old house, and there I remember, because like me and my grandma stayed there to watch their dog while they were on vacation for like maybe like a week or a couple days or something like that. And I took a shower there, and it was like the same thing. There was like just dripping out of their faucets and stuff like that, and it was really bad. And I was like, I don't know how they can do like this. I was like, there's like, I don't know, like I'm just like, I was blessed with being, you know, living in a house for, you know, almost my entire life that have really good water pressure. And now, like, I don't even realize it's something that you take for granted, but you really do. And it's annoying when you now, or like, again too, I try and fill up this crock pot, and I'm like, I might as well just like go do something else for like 5 minutes and then come back in here because it takes forever to fill up. Like I was just leaving it to soak because I always let it soak overnight. And oh my gosh. So yeah, anyways guys, it took me like probably about 5 minutes. I was like, well, you know what, I'll go take the dogs out, I'll go do this, and I'll come start recording. I was like, okay, now I'll turn it off. And because it's like literally it takes that stinking long. But, oh my goodness, Charlie escaped Bravo because he went into the kitchen. He can only fit under this kitchen living room. Hey, you get in here, mister. What are you doing? Come here. Come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh my gosh. You guys are a mess. Anyways, he can only fit under this gate. He can't fit under the one in there because it's too high. He tries to get under, but he gets one arm stuck every single time. But Bravo's like, he can fit underneath that one. I think he's just too chicken. Like, he thinks he's going to get stuck, so he doesn't try. And then, too, I think I babied him too much. He can get up onto my bed, but I lift him up every single time, so he doesn't even try and get up on my bed anymore. Like, he just acts like a little baby. Act like a little baby, and you just go, Kayla, pick me up. Pick me up. Look at the way he's walking. Anyways, though, guys, yeah, it was freezing cold though at football practice. We actually ended with frost on the field at the end of football practice, but one of the coaches was really cool. He actually brought pizza for everybody because he told one of the kids if he had a really good game, he'd buy him pizza, and so he ended up buying a whole pizza for him and then got a couple others for the rest of the team, which I was like, that's so cool. Anyways, though, they had that. It was funny too because where the boxes were on the football field, the like, it was like melted around that, but everywhere else on the field there was like ice out on the field because it was frosting that late at night. My bag too was covered in like frost. It was crazy, guys. So yeah, but again, last week of practice, it might snow on Sunday too, guys, if we do have our game, or if we make it to Sunday, but it's also supposed to be like really cold on Saturday too. I don't know if it's supposed to snow, but I did see like the little snow thingy for Sunday. I was like, oh, that's great, we're gonna have a snow day, and you know, whatever it was, Sunday. But when Matthew won the Super Bowl, which was November 6th, 6 years ago, it was kind of snowing. It was like sleet, freezing rain, kind of snow, kind of, and so I was like, it'll be kind of like that if we do make it to the, you know, final round of the tournament. So I'm really hoping we make it, guys. But anyways, though, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.